Hey guys, BranNuYu here, and I had a big accident the other day. I knocked over my coffee pot and it fell to the floor, and I stepped right on it right when it happened. I'm not a dummy. I didn't just like, hey, some glass. Ah! No, I was trying to catch the coffee pot, and it just like fell on the floor the same instant my foot was going down for whatever reason. I guess it's just law of physics and some anatomy, something or another. I don't know, just the rules of thumb. I don't know what I'm talking about, but so I guess I'm trying to catch it, and my legs already just going forward to try to, and I'm not really thinking about it, and then my foot goes down while I'm trying to catch the glass at the same time that it's shattering. Yeah, an effort to save a pot that I didn't want to break, but too late now, and well, I've learned a little lesson, and had a little experience, uh, and so what can I say about that experience? Um, well, I I was bleeding, of course. So the second okay, so it drops, I land, and it goes, ow! And I don't know if I said it like that, but I know I was going, ow, oh no, or something like that. Um, kind of similar to like when I hit a dog, which was like my reaction, like, no! Like, I don't know if it died or not. I think I might have seen the same dog again, so hopefully it lived. I was going down a road that's, you go 40 miles per hour, and it was dark late at night, and I didn't, that's a whole different story. Hopefully it lived, so I called the police after that. After I got to work, I didn't have time to really stop and see, and that was my first time hitting a dog, so I didn't know what to do really. And I googled it later when I got to work because I didn't want to like get in trouble for leaving a dog or something. But anyways, back to this story. Uh, my foot's bleeding, and I know I got glass in my foot, and so I'm like, oh no. And then I'm thinking of my friend, uh, whose legs were amputated after a few months after like a car accident. He was a pedestrian, just wandering around the city in an area he didn't know, and got hit by a car and went to the hospital, and later down the road ended up losing both of his legs, one after the other one, a couple months after the other one. His both legs, and so this I was thinking of infection and stuff. I didn't want to get infected, so I was thinking of what I can do to stop the bleeding and to also make sure that I get it cleaned up. And so the only thing I thought of to get all the glass out, because I didn't know how many pieces of glass were in my foot, I was like, man, I gotta call 911. So that's what I did. I went to that phone over there, and right about here, I pulled the glass out, was checking my feet, and had dripped some blood over here, and then pulled it out and threw it on the floor and called 911. Go in here and find a rag, and then down on the floor calling the 911, and they transfer me, and I'm here whimpering like, I'm like thinking to myself like, how long is it going to take for them to finally transfer and get me to the emergency people? And then soon enough, well, not soon enough, uh, I'm running out of time, and they're taking a while. So while I'm waiting for them to, transfer, I'm deciding to take myself. Well, actually, I didn't like get up or anything. Since I didn't want to like bleed out or something, I had to like kind of hold myself down on the floor and like make sure I wasn't like getting my towel off and sometimes it did, but for the most part, I tried to keep something on my foot, that rag, and so I probably, um, I crawled over here. The movie Spirit's playing. I need to rewind it because I haven't watched it for a while. That's a VHS tape. So, anyways, I go in here and I reach up because I'm on the floor still. I drag myself all the way over here, and I turn the water on and wash my foot off, and it's bleeding, and I get the the rubbing alcohol from the other room that was, it's in there now, but I did get it out of the counter in the bathroom. And then I sit down in this chair and wait for EMS. Of course, I gather up my stuff, so I kind of stopped the bleeding enough that I'm kind of wandering around back and forth to my room and back, trying to decide what I want to take with me when they get here. And so they get here, and it's two guys, and they ask me some questions, and then I have them take me because I don't want the infection. I want them to get all the glass out. So I end up getting stitches, and I see my mom. She doesn't want me to have coffee, which ironically, some people would probably be like, I'm never having coffee again after an experience like that. I didn't care. I know, I'm going to heaven when I die, so, regardless of what pain I go through, that stuff is temporary, and, I still like coffee no matter what. So, I wanted coffee while I was there. I kind of nurse the system when I'm at a hospital. I take advantage of free stuff because, they're going to have big bills anyway and stuff like that. So, I stayed at the hospital pretty much for free when my sister was staying, one time for her gallbladder or something like that. Something near the stomach. I don't know which body part was hurting her, but she got something removed. And so I was there and using free Wi-Fi, and she gave me her Netflix, and I was eating sandwiches and all that, and ice cream and drinking coffee. But for my experience, it was only a few hours. I got stitches. They poked me and numbed me and had taken my x-ray and said there was no glass that they could see, and they cleaned my foot up, stitched it up, and I was free to go home. And my mom finally bought me some coffee. The reason she didn't let me have coffee while I was there at the place, because she didn't know if I would have medicine or not. And caffeine will accelerate your heartbeat, I guess, or something like that. So I got a glass Starbucks from a convenience store and some donuts out of that trip, and then I have a cast on my feet then at that time. Now I'm just kind of getting to a point where I'm walking again and not wearing as much of stuff around my feet. I just have a band-aid at the bottom of my feet right now, and in a few days, after 10 days is up, I'll probably go get my stitches removed. But I've worked 2 nights already at Walmart, and I'm off tonight, so I'm just chilling here at home watching movies, and probably gonna work on Punton's animation. Right now I'm trying to get something to eat here, toasting some bread and making a sandwich, ham and cheese with this kind of cheese. And where's the ham? Somewhere around here. Kroger. Yeah, it was my stepmom got me that the other day. She got me some food since I wasn't able to really get out of the house. So my friend came over the first day, I guess, later after my stepmom had come through and kind of helped me, and bought me some stuff, food and things like that, and just stuff to take care of my foot. And Joe, my friend who does music with me, who I met in church. Joe Angel, Joe Angel Music, giving him some promo right now. He Oh, I do music too, by the way, y'all. BranNuYu, BranNuYu. But me and him were hanging out. We got pizza. I ordered it online and placed the order, and they let you see the progress and what's happening to your pizza from afar. It tells you who's doing what with your pizza, and so he went to get it. Plus, he got me these slippers. Thanks, Joe, again. And yeah, that was my stepping on glass experience, worse than I've ever stepped on glass before. Because I'm sure I stepped on glass before, but it's probably just like a piece or something. This was several pieces. If you want to see my foot, I don't know if I'll take my band-aid off or not. I guess y'all can see my foot. I'll just get another band-aid. Hopefully this don't yep, there it is. So the biggest one there, I pulled a big piece of glass like that big, and there's little pieces of little small cuts, and yeah, so it was an experience. I'll say that. And I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad I didn't bleed out. I'm thankful to the Lord for all the help and all the goodness and everything that you know. He always has light for the end of the tunnel, you know, for the dark times and hard times and times we are hurting and going through stuff. Like a few days before that, I was like sick, and every time I've like felt sick like that, you know, sometimes people are sick for days and stuff, but this was like a few hours. Like I felt like I was gonna die or something, but I threw up. You know, I don't know if it's food poisoning or what, but I went to work later that night and felt way better. Like no headache, no stomach pains or stirring to, you know, no I don't know if nausea is the right word, but just not feeling all irritated in my body and stuff, just feeling way more peaceful and relaxed and stuff. So yeah, like I know I'm walking around here, but that's sort of what I do when I talk, and want to give y'all a little more to see than, you know, I know you want to make your YouTube videos interesting. I mean, some people do keep the same background the whole time, but I tend to want to, you know, just kind of keep it moving to make it interesting. But anyways, that's the end of that story, I guess. I'm still here. Oh, and I'll give y'all some news, and I guess let y'all in on what I'm excited about coming up in the next month, October. Okay, October 3rd, Brian Trejo is getting out of jail. And he's been in jail for a while. He's the guy that's known for Kingdom Music. He turned himself in. Basically, I don't know what he did in the past, but he's a Christian rapper who basically he turned himself in and you know, just to do what's right, and also to as an opportunity to minister and witness and share the gospel with people that were in jail, and potentially even the people that killed his twin brother, Woo a few years, Ryan Woo or something like that. So his twin. If you look at deep enough on YouTube and look up Kingdom Music and Brian Trejo, you'll probably come across videos of Ryan and back in the day when he was alive, and you know, he did like a freestyle in the back seat of you know, the car, and or in one of the seats, and basically you know, Brian comes and basically finishes the song for him, Like basically, what it was basically a dedication to his brother being in the same exact spot, or in the car basically, and he was kind of reenacting his brother and kind of just filling in the lines of that song and finishing, and remembering his you know brother's song and continuing his legacy and stuff. So anyways, that wasn't the only thing I was excited about, and actually I'm way more excited. Well, probably not. I should be pretty excited for Brian getting out, but I'm excited for Andy Mineo and Lecrae's concert coming up on the 13th at Houston, Texas Revention Center. I've been there before for Gavi and Manifest concert, for Power the Tower, for Engine Radio, to celebrate like when it was getting to it was starting to be on air for the first time as a radio signal instead of just being online. And so that was a huge win for Christian rap and hip hop, and just music in general, especially if it's like pop music, because it's known as being an alternative source for pop and hip hop music. Basically Christian music and positive music, and it's for all the young folk of Houston, or even older folk, but it's for the new generation, the now generation, people who like that turn up lit mumble rap, auto tune, all that stuff. So trying to think of what else to say here. Yeah, I've seen Andy Mineo once in real life before at Warehouse Live in Houston, with Social Club and Words Played for the not Better Late Than Never. That's the tour that I'm about to see Lecrae and Andy Mineo at. But Friends and Family Tour, Social Club, Misfits. Social Club Misfits, not the Misfits group or artist. I don't know. I always see that shirt with the eyes and stuff, and it says Misfits. That it's not that Misfits. It's not the goth emo Misfits or whatever. It's the two guys, twins, that remind me of Super Mario Brothers, and they do a lot of like music videos with gamer kind of stuff, like the retro pixel animations, and they're two like Italian guys that did music with Andy Mineo, who's from New York, but he's Italian, and hoping he does a song with Angie Rose, because she's Latina, she's New York, and she's from the Bronx, and she's Puerto Rican, and I think it'd be cool if they collaborate and stuff. She's one of my favorite female singers and rappers. So yeah, New York. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna see Andy again, and I'm gonna see Lecrae for the first time. I've been a fan of his for like 10 years already, almost a decade, at least since 2008. It's 2018 right now, so that would be like a decade, right? Yeah. So at least since I was going to Emmanuel Worship Center in Alvin, and I went to Discovery Camp, and a guy named Willie Alfaro, he and his wife, they were youth leaders, and there was a guy named Conrad, and they were all jamming Lecrae and Cross Movement and Flame, and we're jamming Our World Redeemed on the way to Discovery Camp, and I bought that album later because I loved it so much and wanted it for myself to jam, and so I could spread, Christian rap and hip hop. And that's where my passion started. It started with Literati's music too. They were also fans of the local artist who also went to that church named Literati, Litarodi. But we all liked Flame and Lecrae, his Jesus music video. I saw them playing that in the youth room. And the one with Trip Lee on it, and 116 Click, and Reach Records, back in the day. And so yeah, that's where I got my start in Christian rap and hip hop and stuff, and rap for Jesus. And so that's a little story in a nutshell. I might share more later in another video, but if y'all liked my story about the glass or anything else related to what I talked about in this video, talk about it in the comments. Ask a question or share your experience. And be sure to like, share, subscribe, whatever. Press that bell icon next to the subscribe button so you're sure to get the video recommended after watching tons of other stuff. The YouTube algorithm is set up in a way where it almost like you forgets all the stuff that you watch. If you start watching like anime nonstop, then all it's going to recommend is anime from that point forward. So if you really want to watch a certain thing that's not related to what you usually watched, and you still want to watch me from time to time, then click that bell. But anyways, I thank y'all again for watching, and y'all can check out my music by searching BranNuYu. And check out my website, hotrapmix.com. That's where I'm doing a lot of stuff to promote Christian rap and hip hop. So stay tuned, because I do a podcast as well. And you can find my podcast and interviews I've had with people on the website, and listen to me talk about Christian rap and hip hop. There's other people I'd like to recommend, but I'll probably make more videos to promote these people, and probably put links to these people on my website. Shout out to David Livick and the crew, and Track Stars and Rapzilla for continuing to push Christian rap forward, as well as I think Jam the Hype, if they're still a thing. They probably are. I need to see what they're up to. And tons of other people. I follow artists individually and stuff, but there are certain people that will kind of bunch people up together and kind of share and promote more people, and that would be somebody like David Livick, who takes artists he likes and name drops tons of people and kind of brings it all together, rather than it's just like I find an artist here, another artist, and I only know about them and nobody else does. And that's why I want to share what I'm listening to with the world, so somebody else can find all the artists I found, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're not all spread out. I bring them all together in one place. So that's what this is all about, y'all. Spreading the good news of Jesus and sharing testimonies and good music, encouraging music, life music, Christ music. Anyways, I want to end the video right here, because I already did all the end of the video kind of stuff.